Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mile Monsters Inc. This is our Wednesday in review. Today is December 21st. Just a few more days until Santa gets here. I'm sure he's packing up his sled, so this is your last shot to get on the good list. Before we get started with a review that I'm not sure has ever been reviewed, I want to go over one quick thing, and that is, this is actually our calendar, but that's not what I'm going over. Although this is a pretty cool calendar, you know where to get it, right at our website. But I wanted to actually use the picture that's on the calendar, our logo. Before we get started in our review, I wanted to go over one thing in here which will kind of lead us to where I'm going here. But this is our logo. This is a medicine wheel. I wanted to go over the 4 colors. You can go to our website, read all about what everything means. But our colors are: red is for honor, yellow is for integrity, white is for compassion, and black is for respect. Those colors are very significant, and those are the pillars of what we do here. And it kind of leads me into our review. Now, like I said, this review, I don't believe has ever been reviewed. What I'm reviewing is people. People that I like to surround myself with, people who become, that rise the cream of the crop, that rise to the top. And I find that they all have one thing in common. They share a lot of these same traits. The perfect person is going to be a bullseye right in here, covering honor, integrity, compassion, and respect. But these are the focus points of what I look for in people. And my advice to you is, if you want to become the best rider you can, if you want to become a better person, ride for a cause, enjoy your riding, you have to surround yourself with people that fit this logo, that fit these colors. And if you find somebody who is lacking one of these colors, if you find someone who lacks honor, and that throws up a red flag, I'm telling you, my best advice to you is listen to that red flag. If you see somebody do something that has no honor, they're never going to change. That's their core value, and that is shot. You can't teach somebody honor. It's very hard to teach somebody integrity, a grown adult, compassion, or respect. Those are traits that are just in your core. And some people have it and some don't. And if you find yourself upon somebody who lacks in one of these, you want to make sure that you go find different people to hang out with. Somebody recently told me, you surround yourself with some really good people. I didn't give it much thought until then, but the kind of people that don't fit into these colors aren't going to be watching this because they're not in my Facebook group. They're not in my life. They're gone. And I've had some people that have shocked me, but there's always been a red flag. I've seen people that I've questioned their honor. I've questioned their integrity, only to be shown later that it is lacking in full. When you see a little bit of it, they were just faking it. If they don't have it, they don't have it. I've seen people claim prizes, claim trophies that they didn't earn, cheated to get, maybe had been disqualified, still walked up and collected the trophy and got the pats on the back. No integrity. Someone I met my very first Hoka proved what kind of a person he was right out of the gate, and we have been friends ever since. That's Go Home Ken, who came in ahead of me during the Hoka in 2018. Came into Medicine Park, and after he came into Medicine Park, he showed him a speeding ticket that he'd gotten. I don't know what day it was. He'll post on here and remember the day much better than I do. But he got a speeding ticket, and he showed the promoters of the Hoka Challenge, which led him to being disqualified. But he took his lumps, he took it like a man, and he showed a lot of integrity. Nobody had to do that. He didn't have to do it, but he chose to do it. Those are the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. Not the kind of people who will cut corners, cheat, do whatever they have to do to stand up on top of the world for a minute and claim things that they didn't actually earn. Those that don't have any honor, those that don't have any compassion, no respect for you or the competition you're in or the route you're riding. I do a lot of rides just by myself, and I get so much help from people People meet me on the road and ride with me. Hippie rode with me when I did my race against time. When I was struggling a bit, Ken was there for that as well. I've ridden with Hopper numerous times. This time in the last Hoka, I crashed and was laying in the dirt and the mud, and I told Paco to continue on. I know what it's like to be competing for a championship, and he said not a chance and stayed right by my side, you know, throwing any chance he had at a victory or finishing, you know, in the top 3 or whatever it was, top 5 even, you know, throwing that away without question, without hesitation, without anything. And I know for a fact there's nobody that finished this year's Hoka Hey in the top 5, the guys that I know, that wouldn't have done the same thing. Everyone, top 10 guys, every one of them would have done the same thing. And I would have done the same for them. And those are the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. That's where you want to put your energy. Bring those people into you. Use them to gain knowledge, to gain things, because they will tell you. They will show you the way. They will help you when you're in your darkest times. They'll be there for you. When you're doing a world record ride, being away from home forever, you'll have to dig deep and find those people, but they'll stand out to you. When you do a 100,000-mile ride in 100 days and people show up to ride with you, help you, cheer you on, send you text, those are the kind of people that don't question at all what you're doing, why you're doing it. They're just there to help. Those are the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. That's why today at Christmas time, I wanted to review people. If there's a red flag and somebody's lacking compassion, somebody's lacking respect, honor, or integrity, distance yourself from those people as fast as you can. That's the best advice I could give. Surround yourself with people that fit this core. Your life will be much more enjoyable. Your riding will be much more enjoyable. Everything falls into place. Lacking any of these, they got to be gone. You're not going to teach somebody integrity. That's there. And if they don't have it, it's just a matter of time before they step on you. I've learned some of these lessons the hard way, both in competing, both in life, and I'm just trying to pass some of my knowledge onto you to help you do better at what you do. So with that, I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. What are we on, day 4 of Hanukkah? Christmas is right around the corner. So I wish everybody a great Christmas. So enjoy, and I will talk to you next week, and I'm hoping to review some cool new presents I got. So Santa, if you're watching, I hope I've been good and at least made the halfway decent list. And take care, everybody.